Well, here we are, everybody, returning back to Monsta X. Yeah, that is correct, because we are going to be doing the clan series today. We're going to do part 2 and 2.5. If there's a part 3, let me know, and we'll wrap that up on another episode. But we're going to be starting off with Fighter, which is actually one I have not heard before. So, feeling pretty lucky in that regard. So, let's check out, see what the boys got waiting for us. No, did you know? Whoa.
Security to 305.
Scared me. Oh, that's cool.
널 위해서면 기꺼이 모든 걸 견딜 수 있어 각오했어 그러니 just believe
Nice.
어떻게 너보다 좀 더 난 강해지고 싶어 날 지켜봐 I can make it I can make it
Brother, you are built.
난 모든 걸 전부 내려놨어 잃을 게 없는 나야 준비됐어 지금부터 fight for love 점점 달아오르는 이 열기는 뜨거워 환호하는 사람들 중 난 너만 있으면 돼 총을 울려 I'm gonna fight for love yeah
Oh, that was a good shot.
태어난 처음이야 나 yeah 쓰러져도 절대로 포기는 못해 또 쓰러져도 너의 이 모양 이 날이 일겨 나의 신이여 승리를 가져다줘 Cause I'm a champion champion Cause I'm a fighter fighter 손을 더 higher higher 이곳은 fire fire champion champion Cause I'm a fighter fighter 손을 더 higher higher 이곳은 fire fire champion champion
What?
조금 더 재밌어진 게임 아니 완전 말짱해 난 걱정만 아직은
Ah, it's not mine.
down 세상을 두발 안돼 다 가진 기분이야 그 기대를 내게 걸어봐 네 앞에 멋지게 딱 설 테니 환호하는 사람들 중 난 너만 있으면 돼 총을 울려 I'm gonna fight for love yeah 이렇게 간절한 점 태어난 처음이야
I love the outfits.
쓰러져도 절대로 포기는 못해 또 쓰러져도 너의 이 모양 이 날이 일겨 나의 신이여 승리를 가져다줘 Cause I'm a champion champion Yes I'm a champion 누구든 간에 무너뜨릴 수가 있게 Call me a fire 보내긴 fire 텐션은 higher 흐르는 땀의 온도는 뜨거워 yeah 너에게 닿았으면 Fighter fighter 나도 가이드 차고 일어나 여긴 가요되고 싶지 않고 타며 두 눈에 붙여 fire 대체 누가 날 말려 상대 의사 필요 없이 자 이제 한 방울 날려 I need to wait for the right moment Wait now
Ah.
쓰러져도 절대로 포기는 못해 너의 이 모양 이 날이 일겨 신이여 승리를 가져다줘 Cause I'm a champion champion 나는 fire fire 더 높이 higher higher 이곳은 fire fire champion champion Cause I'm a fighter fighter 손을 더 higher higher 내 안에 fire fire champion champion
Yeah, buddy. It's just like Stranger Things. Very cool. Hey, look. Now, this is actually pretty interesting for a lot of reasons. If you were to ask me how I feel about this sound, honestly, the first word that comes to my mind about the song in general, just really, really hype. This is a workout song. This is one of those hype songs that just lets you feel like you can run through a wall. So yeah, oddly enough for me personally, like I think one of the things that this makes me feel like a lot is this feels also pretty 80s-esque, but like 80s action movie, you know, like Bloodsport or something like that. Like it just feels very retro and in the same vein as that. So I'm guessing that the idea is that because in the last one it shows like, you know, them getting into the fight with the militia. This is kind of more like the preparatory and training montage is kind of what it's feeling like to me here. So I find that to be rather interesting because this is only 3 songs long, as far as I'm aware. So it's kind of interesting to dedicate a whole section to just the training and setting up montage. So now that I know kind of more or less what we're headed to next, I find it really interesting at what it could be. So, no, this is a really cool song though. Like I said, it makes me want to run through a wall. It kind of reminds me, weirdly enough, I remember playing old Ninja Turtles arcade games. Like my big one that I always remember is Turtles in Time. It kind of reminds me of that. But hey, that's good. That's a good thing. But this song is really cool. I think there's a couple of things that I think are really cool. So from the first one, I remember them talking about the flower and that there was like medicinal purposes and like it being able to cure wounds and stuff like that. Although I guess we don't really have a super defined idea of what it's supposed to, how far or like how strong it is or how far it's supposed to go. But I think one thing that's interesting, I guess right here, is them basically making a concentrate or remaking the flower in general to be able to continue the fight and be able to maybe even pack it easier onto the battlefield. That's what it's kind of looking like here. That's at least the guess. You know, it's kind of like the Black Panther flower kind of thing where, you know, you got to find a way to keep it going to keep the properties alive kind of thing. Kind of an interesting piece there. I like that a lot. I want to point out how awesome the rap line kind of crushed this song, in all honesty. Honestly, I should just say they kind of crushed the whole song in general, everybody. This particular section really stood out to me, though. I really love this part right here. Guess what's going to be the thumbnail? That's awesome. And no, look, this song is actually legit. And honestly, I was so shocked to just like out of nowhere get this crazy. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of flowers right there. How did I miss that? Must be tired. This is so cool, by the way. I also like how their symbol is kind of like this teddy bear. It like lets them, let's face it, like this part right here that we saw before we got to this part is totally them smuggling the stuff around. Welcome to the group, it says right here. Really cool. Yeah, and I guess they're making these into edibles as kind of the idea. Very cool. Now I have to see how it all ends. If you have any other suggestions for Monsta X, is basically what I'm asking. Where do you think I go after this? Should I go back to the 7 Deadly Sins? Do you have other recommendations? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you. Vivictus.